Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another daily energy draw. This is going to be for Wednesday, April 15th, I think. Remember, the timestamps are just timestamps. You take the messages how and when they resonate for you. So we're going to use the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck. I've had this for a very long time and I haven't used this very much, but I was called to use it. I actually tried recording this video before, but I couldn't quite get the message out. I couldn't quite articulate the energy that was coming through. So I asked them to hold back and pause with that message, and we'll see if that comes out in a later reading. But let's see what we have today. Let's see what comes out today. So Wednesday, April 15th. Spirit, what do you have for today, Wednesday? What do you have for today, Wednesday? Let's get just one card. Wednesday. This deck is so fascinating. Okay, we have the Ringmaster of Scrutiny, Discernment, Clear Vision, and Details. It's Magician energy there. Do you see that? Clear vision is what they're really pointing me to, and it's reminding me of the energy of in Moonology, the hold your vision energy. Hold your vision. That's beautiful. Okay, hold your vision because you are being divinely supported. We have the Winged Wise Ones, Angelic Help, Miraculous Aid. We've been talking a lot this week about feeling like we're in the eye of the storm, feeling like there is just chaos erupting all around us, within us, outside of us, either as a whole for globally or within us, within our own individual lives. There's a lot of fear on this planet at this time because of what is going on either at the surface level or beneath the surface. Really truly use your own discernment. Really truly follow your own light and your own path and what is being told to you, your own guidance, whether this is your angelic team, whether this is your spirit team, your ancestors, ascended masters, whoever it is that you work with, even galactic council, whoever it is, or all of it, whoever it is that you work with, trust in that guidance in pure, beautiful, divine white light. Trust in that guidance. Trust that you are being aided. Trust that you are being guided. When they say to use discernment, it's not about following blindly. That's what you really learn on this ascension journey. That's what the 3D that you're departing from. You are learning to trust the soul of yourself above all. You're learning to trust your path. You're learning to trust where your intuition is leading you, listening to the heart of yourself, listening to the soul of yourself, letting yourself, your own self, and your spirit team, because you're one, working together to guide you. That's where you use your discernment to find the truth. It's the middle ground, right? It's the middle ground. There are no extremes. That's duality consciousness. The middle ground is the balance. The middle ground is the truth. And it's about trusting your own discernment, balancing out yourself so that you can remain balanced and kind of level-headed, use your own critical thinking, follow your own intuition to understand that truth, open your mind to that truth. Hold your vision to that truth. Now, when we're creating our own reality, we're also creating a partnership with others. This could be your divine partner, this could be the world at large, because there's a collective reality and there's an individual reality. The more we as individuals align with fifth dimensional consciousness, a higher level of consciousness, which is peace, which is happiness that is found within first, which is love as a whole, which is harmony, balance. The more we align with that, the more individuals align with that, the more we as a collective align with that, the more we create that as our reality. But right now, there's a little bit of a split between fear, the fear, dense energy. Guys, can you hear that? I'm so sorry. There's so much rain. The eye of the storm. We have a storm going right here. There's so much thick, dense energy that's creating fear. It's because you're still looking at it from the surface level. You have to take the higher perspective. You have to look deep within and have that clear vision. Hold that vision of love. Take the higher perspective. Hope this is making sense. So if you're having trouble, if you feel like you're being pulled back into that third dimensional dense energy, if you feel like you're being pulled back into that fear, into that anxiety, into the control matrix, call on your angelic team for support or your spirit team for support, and keep holding the vision of love. Keep holding that vision of harmony. Keep holding that higher perspective. Keep coming within to your heart space. That's where you use discernment, because in your heart you know the truth. In your heart you feel the resonance of truth. If it doesn't feel good to you, then there's something that's off, because remember, everything is vibration, and if something is not in vibrational alignment, you know that it feels off for you. It's a frequency. Tap into the frequency of love. Tap into the frequency of your own heart space. Tap into the resonance of your own truth, of where you're being led, and hold that higher perspective. Hold that vision. And that is how you manifest not just your own individual reality, but that's how you help to manifest the collective reality, by holding your vision of love and light and truth. Doesn't mean you're ignoring the collective reality. You can't ignore the collective reality because you're part of it. But that is how you shift the collective reality to one of light, to one of love, to one of fifth dimensional consciousness. That is how we help to raise the vibrations of the planet and assist in these mass awakenings, by holding our vision and having that clear vision, and not one that is muddied by one extreme or the other. It's all about balance. It's all about being balanced within yourself and using your own discernment for truth. It's about, they're pointing me to the word scrutiny. It's about being informed and being educated, but still holding the light. It's an interesting message that is coming forth. It really is an interesting message that's coming forth today, because this is all about, and I'm curious to see how the week unfolds actually, because this is all about what we've been channeling the past few weeks about hold the light, a call for unity, how to light the world, how to be in a place of peace, how to be in a place of balance. That's what this energy is. And they just called me to the bottom of the deck here, and it says cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order. With this divine order, trust that what is happening within your own world and within the world at large, trust that everything that is unfolding is part of this ascension process collectively, part of the collective ascension process, part of the collective global awakenings that are happening. Trust that things are in divine order. It's very easy to get caught up in that dense 3D energy. It's very easy to get caught up in the physical world. That's where you, being on this ascension journey, have the tools. Remember when I said magician? That is where you have the tools to pull back and look at things from that higher perspective, to look at things with that clear vision, to look at things through the lens of love, through the heart space, through the lens of soul, and not just human existence. That's where the balance is coming out. And they're pointing me to Monday's daily energy draw, which is, it's about balancing out your human experience with being spiritual. Because if you're too far into the spiritual, then you're ungrounded and not experiencing your human nature. If you are too much into the human experience, then you're not connecting with the soul of yourself. You're not connecting with the spiritual body. It's all about balance. It's all about coming into balance. That's what's happening here. If you're finding yourself in that fear, pull back into that place of love and hold that vision of love. Be educated, know what's going on, know what's happening in the world, know what's happening in your world, but use discernment. Follow your own path, follow your own inner guidance, and follow that lens of love. Look through that lens of love and hold that light, hold that faith, hold that love. Hold that vision for what you are creating and how we are shifting into a higher dimension of consciousness, a higher level of consciousness, into that fifth dimensional energy of balance and harmony, peace and love. Hold the vision. That is what we're here for. All right, I'm going to point you guys to those channel messages, Light the World, Hold the Light, and A Call for Unity, because there's much more about that here. I hope this is making sense, but I really feel like that's what this is about. The first video, it was like they were trying to get me to go there, and I just couldn't. I just couldn't translate that energy. That's what this feels like as well. So it's really interesting. I'm going to see how this week unfolds, because remember, I pre-record all these, so it'll be really interesting to see what happens. But just hold the light, hold the love, and for your own life as well, because remember, you create individually, and that ripples out to create the collective reality. So focus on your life, focus on your happiness, focus on your joy, focus on your peace and harmony, because the more you do that, the more that is going to affect those around you, raise the vibrations of those around you, and that has a ripple effect that then affects the collective consciousness. We are all interconnected here, but you can't raise the vibrations of the planet without first raising your own vibrations, without first being in that place of love and harmony and balance for yourself. So it's the ripple effect. You focus on yourself. That's not selfish to do. You focus on yourself. You create the best and highest version of life for yourself. You create the best and highest timeline for yourself, and that is how it ripples out to affect and raise the vibration of the world into that level of consciousness. But it happens within you first. It happens within you first as an individual. So hold the vision for what you want to create for your life. Hold the vision for what you are manifesting, because that is how the external world then manifests. All right, guys, I'm sending you so much love, so much light. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.